Hello there, everyone, boys and girls, men, women, and children of all ages. Yeah, this is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban here, and I've got a book review for you guys today. You guys are probably wondering, what are we reviewing? Well, I'm wearing my Lionel Engineers hat, so we're reviewing a book about toy trains. You're probably wondering, what is it? Well, I'll show you guys. It is the Toy Train Reference Series, book number 1. Lionel's Postwar F3's by Joe Algozzini. And this book here covers the product development, the sets, catalog art, prototype history, repair and maintenance, packaging, collectability, and variations. And on the back of the book here, it says Lionel's Postwar F3's. F3, the real locomotive every kid in the 1950s saw hauling streamliners and freight. F3, the toy locomotive every kid in the 1950s wanted on his pike. Introduced in 1948, Lionel's model of the General Motors F3 was more than a toy. It was the speed and drama of glamorous streamliners. It was brute power, especially when equipped with magnet traction. It was the ultimate toy train. Today, the Lionel Postwar F3 is arguably the most collectible of all Lionel engines, and it's still the main source of locomotive power for toy train operators across North America. Toy train expert Joe Algozzini has exhaustively researched the history of this fantastic locomotive specifically for this volume, the first of a series of books which will eventually cover all of Lionel's post-war toy trains. Lionel's post-war F3's is designed to be the most complete, detailed source of information available on this most popular locomotive. If you collect or operate Lionel trains, you must have Lionel's post-war F3's. And I will tell you right now, that is not an understatement. That is fact. This book here opened my eyes, because I knew quite a bit about F3's, but not until after I read this, I truly did know. And I'll go through the book and I'll show you little bits and pieces of it. Yes, this is not my book, this is from the library. This is how I get a lot of books. I get into the library, and this is how I'm able to get so many books. Here's an overview, and of course right there, the beautiful 2333 Santa Fe and the 34 New York Central. Beautiful engine, beautiful engine. And the 2355 Western Pacific, the 2191W Lionel Super Speedliner from 1952. I'd love to have this set. I really want those engines, the 2343 Santa Fe's. Here's F3 as a scale model, the 1520W Texas Special. That's another set I'd love to have. Very, very expensive set. The 2231W Southern 5-car diesel freight with the 3-unit Southern units. That's a very expensive set too. I've seen one of them sell for over $2,000. The Super O Luxury Liner Canadian Pacific set from 1957. That's a very rare set. I seen one on eBay just today. Actually, I was on eBay, found 2 of them actually. Found one that was like $3,200, and found one was like $3,900. So they're almost in the $4,000 range. I thought to myself, fuck, damn, that's expensive. And the 2517 Rio Grande Diesel, right? I've seen one of those about 2-3 years ago, and it sold for about almost $2,000. So, in the book though, the way this book is laid out, it gives you the production history in history, from from the earliest one, 1948 with the 2333 Santa Fe and the 2334 New York Central. But 1948, the New York Central also used the same number board as the Santa Fe. It wasn't until 1949 when it got its own number board, 2334. And of course, it names off the variations from year to year as it was changed. And of course, throughout the book, there's tidbits of history here and there, which make the book very fascinating. Here's a 2334 or 2344 New York Central set. I wouldn't mind having those. And it basically just kind of shows you the differences from each year, you know, which is very, very helpful when you're trying to date shit. And this right here, the 2175W Santa Fe 5-car freight set from 1950-1951. That is the train set of my dreams right there. That is the one that I want the most. That and the passenger set. But all I'd have to do if I had this is just take the two engines from this and add a set of cars behind them, and I'd have the passenger set. So, you know, it just, you go through the different years and stuff that these trains were made, and it's comprehensive. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. You just have to read it, look at the pictures, and you can become an expert pretty quickly, you know, just looking at this stuff. And there you go, the 2363 Illinois Central. That's a very rare engine. The 2245 Texas Special. That's the one I want. That's the back one. That's the early one. The later one had the blackened trucks and, you know, the stuff removed off of it. This is the early one in the back. That's what I want. And of course, you have your 2368 Baltimore, Ohio, 2367 Wabash F3, and the 2240 Wabash F3, which the difference is the one in the foreground is double motored, the one in the background is single motored. And the 810 Milwaukee Road freight set from 56, the 2269W Baltimore, Ohio freight set from 56. This is 56 as well, not 66, I'm sorry. This one here has been made into a reproduction, you know, Lionel postwar celebration or whatever. Right here, the 2296W Super Luxury Liner diesel set. That's the one I told you about earlier, the one I want, the Canadian Pacific. I just love the colors. And that and the 2379 Rio Grande, that's another one I'd like to have. And then this one here too, the 2242 New Haven. I just like that checkerboard color on it. And basically, yeah, it's just very comprehensive. It names all the production of all the engines up until 1966. That was the final year the F3 was offered. And of course, it goes into archive stuff too, like stuff that was thought about being made but never did. Like a Union Pacific model, that I would love that one. A more updated Texas Special with the lettering on the nose and the yellow stripes on the pilot, that would have been sexy. The Kansas City Southern, that would have been a gorgeous model. And its double-ended electric engine or whatever, that's kind of neat looking. And then you have, you know, like your Alaskan Railroad, Texas Pacific, Atlantic Coastline, Minneapolis, St. Louis, those have been nice. It also talks about repaints and reproductions and what to look for when you're looking for original versus fake. See, it lists it all off. Rare rubber stamp 2333. These are rare now, but there used to be a lot of them back in the day, but they were used to make fakes of other engines. And of course, you know, you have a repair and maintenance section, which I'll probably do a video on that, just because, you know, everybody should know about how to repair and maintenance these things. And this picture makes me sad because of the fact that this engine was destroyed because of battery damage. That was a 2343 Santa Fe. That makes me sad. You know, the stuff was ruined on it. And of course, it's got the appendix, which has all the catalog sets, including the 2175W from 50 and 51. I'll talk about that later in another video. And of course, you know, there's the appendix for individual boxes. You know, individual boxes, master boxes, you know, like your master boxes and stuff, your train set boxes. So yeah, I mean, like I said, this book is definitely worth the read and definitely worth looking into. You know, if there's a particular train set that you want to get that is powered by an F3 or a particular set of engines you want, before you dive in and pay several $100s or better for anything F3 related from the post-war era you want, give Joe Algozzini's book a good look over. This will teach you everything you need to know about the post-war F3 and all the different variations of the locomotive made throughout the years. This definitely gave me a pretty good perspective now, because I know what to look for now when I get my dream engine, the 2343 Santa Fe. I prefer to get one from either 1950 or 1951. So that's just me. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the review. And as for the rating, I give it 5 out of 5. Because it's a very informative book. And Mr. Algozzini's definitely done his work. And he definitely deserves fucking credit where fucking credit is due. So, yeah. 2 thumbs up for you, Mr. Algozzini. Great job. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. And if you have any questions or comments about anything, leave them down in the comment section below for me. And I will get back to you. If you're new to the channel and you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And when I upload a new video, you will know. And you can become a part of the Commodore's crew. And so, yeah. And until next time, this is your friend, Commodore Urban, saying let the line be clear ahead for you and full steam ahead. And God bless you, and take care now, alrighty? Good day.